How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to Funkle's Rides. So it is a Monday morning in game, and we just woke up. It's 5 minutes past, well, 8 o'clock. So I guess first thing to do, pay the bills. Let's see here, 8,049. Yeah, this is definitely, it's becoming more and more expensive every time. So I think that means we are heading in the right direction, guys. So what we are busy with is repairing some parts. The last batch, actually, because we had quite a few parts that needed to be repaired after our last episode. So these are all sorted out in the storage, and then the van is also kind of empty. So I need to go to the whatchamacallit pawn shop so we can buy some lockpicks, and I also want to get rid of the things in our inventory there as well. So that is what we're going to do first of all. But before we do that, there's another thing I want to take care of real quick. And that is the little pulse that we picked up in the last episode, the junker. We're just going to move this into the body shop so that our Robert body shop technician, I guess we can call him a body shop technician, I guess. He's going to sort out the bodywork on this thing for us. So hopefully we can drop this thing and get out of his way quick enough, because you don't want to get that dolly stuck under the car while he takes control of it. Alright, and then we can go ahead and just drop the dolly off there. Alright, so our office is open and we are getting customers. So hopefully we'll be back before that is going to be something that somebody wants to, you know, query about. Alright, so let's come over here to the pawn shop real quick. Alright, so I think let's grab everything. Move all items. Okay, obviously these things are all locked. Let me just unlock everything. Okay, then we can take it out of the trunk. Alright, what is this? Yeah, I don't really need that. Okay, browse for goods, and we're just gonna buy a single lockpick for now. Let's just see if we can get this thing open. Alright, what do we have here? Broken lockpick. Okay. Don't know if it's because it was locked. Let's just buy 5 of these, because I think you have to have some more in your inventory for some reason. I don't know how this exactly works or how the game calibrates it. So let's give it another swing. And it's unlocked. And I don't know what's new now. We've got a cheap ring, 2 of those, and an acoustic guitar added. Okay. Alright, well, let's just sell everything, because then at least we know we took care of it. I'm gonna sell the exhaust tape. I don't really want to sell the lockpicks. Okay, let's sell those and that. Okay, so yeah, I think we are good. That is sorted out. At least that is now empty. And I was going to, in the last episode, try and see if I can go and fill up the tanker trailer again to get the other tank reservoir filled up, but I didn't get to that yet, so I decided, well, to go and pick up the car. I think that's what we ended up doing. So I'm not going to be fixing up all the suspension and stuff on that car today. We're just going to go ahead and fill up this tank now. Because I didn't do it in the last episode, because we got distracted by the rusty car that we had to go and pick up. So let's go and sort this out and get this van also gassed up, I guess. I don't know, we'll see. Don't really need to, because we are gonna have our own gas on site, so kind of works out. Alright, so we're just gonna come around here again. Alright, and park up in the bulk station, I guess that's what they would call this, where you buy in bulk. You can actually hold the pipe and open it at the same time, which is kind of nice. Okay, let's go ahead and pump the fuel. Alright, this is going to take a couple of seconds yet again, as it always does. Here we go. Alright, sorted that out. Grab the pipe, put it back. Alright, so let's go and drop this into our hatch number 2, and that way we will have some more gas. And I see he's finished with the pulse as well. Alright, so we can probably get that thing washed up as well. And just pull it around the side. Alright, let's go ahead and put this right over here. Gotta get it sort of close. And the repair machine is also done with its task, so this is good. Alright, and there goes our gas into tank number 2. Alright, so let that fill up. And then let's quickly take the parts out of the repair machine so that that can be available for when we need it again, or when our workers need it. Because I think what I'm going to do today, I'm going to try and see if we can streamline things a bit. Like buy cars and sell them even if they are kind of crap. You know, we just want to try and see if we can get to level 8. Because I think from there it's going to be a little bit easier to, you know, make the cars as good as they can be by means of using our employees. Alright, but this van is definitely going to go back into there. Alright, so let's see if we can find 2 vehicles that we can buy. I don't know if our budget's going to allow it. So I guess we will see. I still need to move that pulse. Okay, I think we can do this with the truck as well. It's going to be a little bit of a pain to reverse this thing. Alright, we need to take the pulse out of here. Because that's kind of bad, yeah. Handling the dolly with this truck is not the best. It's not the easiest thing. Alright, we got it. Okay, let's move this over to the wash bay. Alright, James, there you go, bud. Let me just drop this thing here for you. Alright, so, yeah, luckily it didn't get stuck. Right, so I'm hopeful we're going to be able to crash into that bush there properly. You know, we did a good job at that. But what I wanted to say is I'm hopeful we're going to be able to find 2 cars to buy. Even if we have to buy some cheaper-ish cars and just get them, you know, just kick them into the door and out of the door again. This is a little bit expensive. As long as it's drivable, I'm not going to be too concerned. This one is pretty cheap. That is actually very cheap. Almost too cheap. I don't want to go that cheap. We can probably get something around about 20. Oh, ooh, we've got some new cars. NGD Novas, but yeah, those are too expensive. Okay, so let's see about this one. This one is drivable, so let's go and see this one. And then also, so that's 12k, which leaves us with about, what, 9k to spend on another car. We haven't had one of these, and this one is drivable. So let's go and have a look at the Ridge and the Cortega. Right, so let's go ahead and do this. Alright, I don't know which one is which now, because I didn't check, so we'll see. Hopefully we don't have any customers coming in to buy something from us now while we are away. Ah, I spoke too soon. Okay, crap. Let's go ahead and just help that customer. Alright. Yeah, perfect timing, bud, you know. If you were 2 seconds earlier, this would have been not a problem. Okay, take the car and get the heck out of here. Let's go. Alright. And we are driving like a lunatic. Alright, let's see what this first car is all about. As long as it drives and it's not a complete wreck. Alright, it's the pickup truck. Yeah, this thing handles like absolute crap. It looks pretty. Looks pretty. Very pretty. Alright, park the truck here. Get this thing down. Okay. Okay, I don't know what that was. That was a horrible sound. Like something was breaking or knocking. It is running. It needs a brake caliper, but as I said, I'm not going to worry about it too much. We're going to just try and streamline these cars today. We'll try and get a good deal, you know. 6,500, that was maybe too high of an offer. We could have definitely got more off of it. I'm happy with that.
Great job. Woo!
Yeah, it does need a little bit of de-rusting. It's not very dirty. So that's a good thing. Steering is a little bit wonky. But well, as I said, we're not going to be worrying about it too much today, because I had a little bit of a change of heart when it comes to this. We're just going to try and see if we can get to level 8. That's kind of my goal here for us. We are super close. So once we get to reputation level 8, I think we can start really being a little bit more fussy about the cars that leave our dealership. But for now, we're just going to have to wing it and see if we can, you know, put maybe quantity over quality today. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Although it's not really what I set out to do in this series, but we'll do that. We'll do that eventually. Okay, so let's park up here. We'll get our dollies ramps down. Ouch. Drove over my freaking toes. Okay, let's see. This thing, what's it like? It's drivable. Yeah, it's barely drivable. Hopefully it's gonna make it. So 12.5 and 50. Okay, let's offer this guy 10.5.
Oh no, enough.
10.8.
I don't know.
10.9. Alright, I'm happy with that. That's good. Let's just check the trunk.
Okay, good.
We don't have
good.
plate restore thingies. I think what we're gonna do today, we are going to order some parts, some stuff. I think we'll do that, unless my plate things are in the storage. I doubt it though, but it might be. I may have popped it in there. Or I think we just used it all up, so not really a big train wreck, I guess. Alright, now, because this truck of ours is such a lovely machine to drive, I'm gonna quickly improvise here. Let's drop the Cortega there. We're gonna drop this there, and then we'll pull this thing way away from everything so that we can get this thing off. Well, at least it's driving, so it's not a big issue. Okay, let's get this thing into the body shop so that Robert can start on that. We'll at least do the washing and the polishing and the rust and such, but we need to get that pulse out of there, so let's use this Cortega real quick. Alright, hook it up to here. Or Chevy Caprice. Does look like a Chevy Caprice. A two-door Chevy Caprice, that is. Alright, somebody in my live stream actually told me that you did get these cars in two-door, so that's kind of what I think this is, a two-door variant. Oh, we'll just put this pulse. Oh, we've got two pulses now. Okay. Alright, let's just drop it there. Alright, drop this thing there, and then we'll get this car into the body shop next. Okay, and this can go over to wash, and yeah, this has got some steering issues. I mean, it steers, and then all of a sudden it doesn't steer anymore, and you know, it's just being all weird. Alright, let's get Robert to sort out the rust. That's probably gonna take a hot minute. Okay, so now before I forget, let's order our license plate repair kits. We're gonna order 10 of those. And then what else do we need now? I can't really order anything else. Don't really need anything else. Alright, let's just get that delivered, because it's a couple of bucks for delivery, but 500 bucks. I think we're at that stage where we cannot really cry a river out of, you know, losing a little bit of money. Alright, so we currently still have got the Voyager inside the showroom. And we've got the van over there, which is hopefully going to sell today. So I guess we'll see. Alright, he's taking his sweet time with that, and he's almost done. 22 seconds. Okay. Alright, so I think we'll probably air up the tires and fill the thing with gas, although it drives like absolute crap. Our delivery is actually pretty close. Alright, let's go ahead and collect our delivery. Our license plate restore kits. We'll also restore the license plates, obviously, which is quite easy to do. Alright, and there we go. We'll just add this to our inventory. And that's the wrong button. You don't need to press escape after doing that. Alright, so now we are just waiting for that truck, which is done. Okay, let's quickly see. License plates look good. Nothing in the trunk. We just checked that. Alright, let's get this thing over to the tire pump, which is over here. Yeah, this thing handles like absolute crap because steering is a thing. Okay, I wonder if we move those cones, if it'll actually help our situation with the whole... Yeah, it doesn't really help. Okay, well, grab it there. Okay, I didn't even check what tires we need to air up. I think all four of these are... Yeah, all four of these are kind of out of their specification. So it's pickup. Obviously, it's a pickup, Funcle. Pickup needs 3 bars. Okay. Go up to 3 bars on all 4 of the wheels. Alright, that is good. Rather go a little bit over than under. That's what I always say. Alright, 3 bar. Getting there. Okay. Alright, spot on. Perfect. Okay, let's go this way around. We'll start at the back. Okay, 3 bars. Yeah, it's close enough. Do this. Alright, I should probably also lower the prices of the cars a bit so that they sell quicker. So we can get to that reputation level 8. What is it at 3.0? Yeah, what the heck am I doing? Alright, close enough. Okay, well... I hope I did that right, because I was kind of thinking about different things now. Alright, which side is... Oh, crap. Okay. Hopefully it'll reach. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Okay, he's done with the Cortega's bodywork. Let's quickly move it over to the wash bay. See, that's what I'm trying to fix here, the license plates. Okay, this one isn't bad. We'll maybe check the tire pressure. I think the tire pressure is good in this one. Alright, let's see here. Scan this thing. Tire pressures are low, so we'll also do that. And it also needs a bit of gas. Okay, let's quickly move this thing to the front. Which runs a little bit rough. But it's okay. It's fine. We'll still make some profit off of it. Hopefully. Alright, get that into the spot there. And we'll quickly snap a few pics of it. Alright, good job. That is good. Did we... No, I didn't close the freaking thing. Okay, so that's closed. Okay, that is for sale. Alright, let's go and list that truck for sale. And also, you know, do the prices on the other ones a bit. Okay, so 13k for this van. I feel like it's maybe better if we do it at 11. Or maybe even 12. 11,500. 400. Yeah, I want to keep it in the green. Alright, let's try this one as well. 40,000. Okay, that's a little bit too far. 38, 37. 37,000. I think that's good. Alright, and let's do the Off-Rider Ridge. Alright, Ridge, where are you in the green? Right about there. So 3,000, well, 11,100. Okay, 11,000 straight up. There we go. We're already getting customers, you see. Not negotiable. I hope these are all not negotiable now. They should be, because I don't want to be haggling with people, you know. That's kind of a struggle. Okay, hello, ma'am. Yes, 11,400. That is the price of the van. You got it. Almost there, almost there. I don't know if you get more reputation the more money you make off of cars, but how far is this one? 1 second. Okay, come on. There we go. All done. Good job. Good job. Okay, let's go and air up the tires. Fill up the gas. Alright, so grab this. Pop that open. Pop that in. Alright, close up there. Move into here. Let's go to this side. Okay, air up tires. That's the least we could do, you know. Alright, so this is probably, what is this? A sedan? I think, yeah, I keep forgetting. No, it's a muscle car. Holy crap. Okay, 2.9. Alright, 2.9 exactly. Perfect. And over to that one. Okay, other side. Start at the back. Alright, 2.9. That's a little too far. That's a little too low. That's a little bit over, which is perfect. Alright, 2.9. Last one. That's fine. Alright, so here we go. Let's get this thing listed for sale. Okay, snap a few pics of this. I think that looks good. Alright, let's quickly get this thing listed. Gotta get ourselves into that level 8 reputation. That'll be great. Right, not negotiable. It's gonna be in the green, which is roughly about 20,200, so happy with that. Alright, so now we are waiting for the cars to sell, and hopefully we can go into reputation level 8, which I don't know if that uncle's gonna buy, or he just looks like he's a tire kicker at this stage, guys. I don't know. Let's just see if he does something. Let's watch him like a hawk. Nope. He doesn't seem to be happy. Alright, you know, well, what else can we buy? We can buy this. What is this? No, that's too crap. That looks kind of decent. That's our truck. Maybe we can get a Thunder. No, Thunder looks bad. That's our car. I think this one. Did we check this one or did we check this one? Oh, they're both in the 40s. Okay. 45%. Yeah, it's as if the cars get lower the closer you get to... Yeah, I can't even go and have a look at that one. Yeah, as if you get closer to your level, you actually find crappier cars. Okay, well, this one is at 49%. 61%, but it's not drivable. How did you manage that? I didn't want to do that. Crap. That's also not drivable. Not drivable. Now I probably have to go to that place and tell the guy, sorry, I don't want your car. Off-Rider Ridge. This is drivable. 62%. Okay, now which one is which? Hell, I don't know. It doesn't really matter at this stage. That one is 800 meters away. Holy crap. Alright, well, let's go see, because now... Don't know if we're going to sell any of those vehicles immediately. And, well, buying and selling is our game here. And I see we are low on gas. Just hope we're going to make it. So probably fill up before I attempt to go the 800 meters to that one. Okay, this is the non-runner, I think. Yeah, it's the non-runner. Yeah, that's no thanks. Alright, we are close to the gas station. Might as well fill up here. And I have to be honest, I never really filled the truck like this. So it'll be good to know how to do it. I reckon it's probably just like this. You gotta... Where's the thing? On this side? Wait. Okay, so it's on this side. And now this is probably not going to reach there. Is it? Ah, it is. Okay. Alright, problem. No problem. Alright, let's take this out. Don't forget your fuel cap, otherwise you're going to spill your fuel all over the place. Good day, officer. Don't mind me. I'm just heading towards the end of town to do a shady deal on a shady car, I guess. Well, it's a pickup truck. It's not really shady, you know. It's, I think it'll be fine. It says it's 61% drivable, so I'm quite confident this will be a decent truck for us. And it's really on the arse end of the world. But that's okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Like a little road trip. Yeah, I like the scenic route. Alright, but there it is. Can we do a handbrake turn? Almost. Yeah, that was very underwhelming as well, but it's okay. Get those ramps out. Let's have a look at this thing. Get it scanned up. It's barely drivable. Ma'am, how are you doing? I would like to buy your truck, but I would like to pay very little for it. Alright. It's not too bad. Let's give it a piece of candy. Come on, we drove all the way out here. There we go. That'll be fine. Oh, we got a blue safe. Heavy safe. That's usually got some good stuff in it, you know. Alright, let's get this thing loaded up and take it back. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, let's hit the road. We're gonna cut in front of traffic here and let's be on our way. Alright, let's get this thing through the body shop and through the wash bay, and then I didn't even register the tire pressures and stuff now, but we'll sort that out if we need to. Alright, coming up to our dealership here. Just gotta hit the brakes and we are back. Okay. Alright, we'll park this thing off to the side here again. Alright, let's hop out. Let's do this. Move this thing off. Into the body shop. Well, at least this one steers a little bit better. Yes, Robert. Please deal with the rusty pile. You know, that rusty pile probably pays your salary, but... Alright, so what's the situation with our vehicles here? They are... Well, there's no customers because we went to the other side of the world, you know. So I guess we gotta wait for them to start spawning again. Okay, we can see one approaching here. There's a younger gentleman. I doubt he's gonna be interested in any of our old classics here, but I don't know. Maybe he's one of those guys that like their classics, you know. Buy yourself a grandpa truck or a grandpa Caprice, or we've got a station wagon inside. Now, you should check the station wagon inside, but that's gonna be something more you might like. There's plenty of room at the back, I promise. You can fit a whole mattress in there, but it's perfect for camp. Okay, he's not interested. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait. Alright, how far is our dude with the other truck? Because maybe he didn't like the blue. Maybe he'll like the green. 2 minutes. Robert, why are you working so slow? Well, I guess I am only paying him $18 per hour, so that's kind of how it works out. What do we still need to do to this thing? Air up the tires. Now, it's going to be a little bit of a schlep. I don't think it's going to reach there. It's a little bit far-fetched. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay. Alright, we need to eventually air up all the tires over these cars, because I think that's the one thing I didn't do. Because you can clearly see all these cars have got some bad tire pressures. Maybe we can reach the Vanguard. I don't know. Is that going to work? Nope. Yep. I should probably move them closer so that we can sort that out. But I'm actually waiting for this truck to finish now. Right, we had another customer. Or is that the same one that's still just hanging around here? Alright, well, he's leaving now, and this guy is approaching. He's gonna see if he wants any of this. What's on your shirt? Well, while I want to read your shirt. It's very rude. Come on, bud. While Corins sleep. Okay. No idea what that means, but okay. It's got a quite an interesting t-shirt. Come on, buddy, buy my stuff, because I need reputation level 8. Come on. There it is. Nice car. Ready to go. Alright, the lady's checking out the station wagon. Maybe that's going to be the one that sells. Good day, ma'am. How are we doing? The car is there. Okay. Alright, she's kind of contemplating whether she wants a station wagon or a two-door coupe muscle car. Ah, he's finished with the rich. Okay, let's get that over to the wash bay. Although it doesn't really look very dirty, and I still got the safe on my person, so I need to take that out. Alright, back it up, back it up. Okay. Let's open this thing up, guys. I want to see what's in here. Uh-huh. So, we've got an engine and an exhaust resonator. Tailpipe. Okay, it's a tailpipe. But yeah, engines are worth 3 grand, so that's kind of worth it, I guess. I do know that those safes, they actually sell for $5,000 in-game if you don't open them, so it's kind of nice as well, I guess. Alright, move... No, I don't want to move that. I want to move that. Okay. Alright, this is a quick way of checking if there's anything unnecessary in this storage. We can just check it out like this. There's no... Well, those are car parts, components. There's no components, no consumables in there, no other stuff in there, and no valuables. And we've got ourselves a customer, which is perfect. Okay. Alright, let's see. It's the Cortega. I told you this lady was contemplating between the two. Hey there, Deborah. There you go, all yours. 20,200 bucks.
Good job. Good job.
Alright, how's our
Yeah,
reputation
yeah,
looking?
yeah.
3,830 out of 4,200. So I think we're going to need more cars, guys. This is... Yeah, this is just how it goes. That's how the cookie crumbles, but we can now afford one of those, these Novas. This thing is probably going to run like absolute crap. Yeah, and that's also on the other side of town. Alright, well. How far are you with this? Okay, we can get this parked in the front. In 2 seconds, 1 second, in 0 seconds. Okay, let's move this to the front. I don't know if this is hurting our reputation selling these cars with their issues and all, you know, that's the wrong button. Let's take some pictures of this green machine. Alright, and then we will go over to the office, quickly list it, and then we'll go and have a look at that Nova thing, I guess. Alright, let's see here at there. Boom, 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 like that. Okay, how much can we sell it for? Not negotiable in the green. I think 9,000 is gonna do it. Not quite. 8,900? 8,800? There we go. That's the sweet spot. Alright, it's considerably cheaper than the other one, which has got more issues, but the mileage actually speaks for itself, I guess. Alright, let's go and have a look at this Nova that we just, well, you know, showed interest in. Alright, let's go and have a look at that thing. Did say it was drivable, but don't know how well it's going to be drivable. But I guess we'll find out. No way of us knowing except to just bite the bullet and go there. Alright, which street is it? It's actually down there. Alright, we can come around the back. You know, if we don't end up barrel rolling the truck again. Alright, there's the car. Okay, whoa, and we are slipping and sliding a bit. Sorry ma'am, I'm just gonna pass through here. Alright, let's see your NGD Nova. It doesn't have brakes. Well, at least it's got an engine. Alright, ma'am. Didn't see the price, but I'm going to negotiate the living crap out of this thing. Let's try 26,500. 26,600 maybe? 27,930. Okay, let's do 26,800. Okay. I was actually not expecting to get this thing under 30k, so that's a win. That's definitely a win. It does run. It's got a crap ton of dings and problems. Okay, let me just put the ramps down first. And how annoying is that? Okay, is that gonna work now? Can we get the car on? Alright, that works. Alright. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, screw it, we'll leave the ramps down. I don't think it matters whether you pick them up. The car seems to be staying put. It's not as if it's gonna fall off. Because we are not, you know, putting the ramps back in, so... What the heck. If it works, it works. I'm happy. Alright, so let's get this thing over to Robert. By the body shop once again. Holy crap. It's almost as if the truck handles better when the ramps are down. Yeah. Might leave those ramps down permanently now. And that's an air compressor. Alright, that's a... Well... Call for Robert. Fix it. Fix it, Felix. Is there no bodywork issues with it? Yeah, it's perfect. It's just dirty as hell. Alright, well, then I guess we give it to James. James, buddy, would you care to do the splish splash taking a bath thing? There we go. Alright, so the car's being washed and we are waiting for customers, I guess. Let's see if somebody is interested in our trucks. Because that's, well, we've also got the station wagon still. Yeah, the station wagon is still there, guys. And we actually brought that price down tremendously. And it still hasn't sold. Even this truck, the blue one. We didn't overcharge on the green one either. So, we didn't fix up the plates on this one. Crap, I forgot about that. Well, it's okay. It's going places now. I love how these trucks have got the exact same tags, like 9A5-D4S. Or is that a 5? Yeah, it's Oregon. Okay, no, it's not the same. Kentucky. Okay, I thought these were exactly the same, but it's different. Okay, never mind. Somebody's not happy with the price of the station wagon again. Well, ma'am, this is the cleanest Phantom Voyager in the whole town. You won't find something better than this. So come and have a look at it. Why is this thing not spinning now? Did we break it? Do we need to push it? Yeah. That is so weird. This thing used to spin. Why the heck is it not spinning now? Is there a button for it or something? Oh, there's a trophy shelf. What the heck is that? Oh, it's the lock. Oh, there's a glass in front of you. I thought this was like a shelf with, you know, an open shelf with a floating thing there. And it's actually like a... Yeah, it's got a glass cover. There's the hinges and all that. That's actually pretty nifty. Nice attention to detail. But once we upgrade this place again, it's going to be even bigger. And we've got a customer. Gotta run, gotta run. We gotta sort this out. There we go, ma'am. $8,800, all yours. And whoa, that is so close.
Good job. Good job.
We are so close. How much? Let's see now how much reputation we got. But we are 3,900, which is a step closer to 4,200. Yeah, or reputation level 8. Alright, so I guess it's probably going to be coming down to selling all the vehicles that we have, and then we are going to be at reputation level 8. Which will be great. Maybe this guy's interested in that blue truck. I have to be honest, sir, it's got a little bit of issues, but nothing a good mechanic won't sort out for you. Okay, the Nova is done. Let's get that thing listed as well. Did I even check the trunk of this car? Is it empty? Yes, it is. Okay, let's get this thing over to gas it up, and tires, I guess. Actually drives very well. Brakes, we do know this thing doesn't have brakes. That's kind of the downside of this machine here. Alright, let's fill this thing up. This thing probably pumps like 10,000 liters per second. Alright, I was trying to do a J-turn to turn around to go to the air pump, which okay, no brakes, obviously. That's a issue with this car. It's got very bad brakes because I think the front brakes are missing. Yes, they are. Both the discs at the front are missing, or rear left and front right. That's kind of weird. Okay, well, it's missing some bits, but it's still got holes in the exhaust, which we should probably also address. I keep forgetting about it now because, well, we don't have tape, so what the heck. Hatchback is 2.1, so that... Come on. Focus, focus. Now I'm hitting scan again. We just want to pump up the rear left tire, which is the rear one over there. Okay, so that's 2.1. Alright, let's just air this up so that this is good to go. Okay, perfect. Yeah, screw it. We'll leave it on. Alright, come and put this thing up for sale. And there's only the rear right and front left wheel braking on this thing, which technically should actually be a good balance. Alright, let's take some photos of this beautiful green machine, and then we are going to put it up for sale and hopefully make a buck or two on it. Alright, green machine. Here we go, another one. We sold the other green truck, so yeah, this is our green machine now. 42,000, I think is going to be the number here. Or maybe 43,000. No, not quite. 42,000. No, that's a little bit too much as well. 41,500. I'm trying to push the boundaries here. 41,800. That'll be good. Alright, so now we just gotta try and see if we can sell a car again. Or two. We actually need to sell two, if I'm not mistaken by the looks of it. Or maybe three, because I think it's about 100 rep per car that you sell. So come on, man, please buy my truck, buy my Nova, by all means go and have a look at the Voyager inside. That's like the car to really, really, really put in the spotlight here. Gotta sell all of these eventually. I'm thinking they are struggling to sell because these are hoopties. We didn't fix them up. Yeah, she's annoyed. Alright, so that means we are going to go back to the drawing board again. See if we can buy another car, but this time hopefully something more decent. Because heck, I don't know. It's kind of a catch-22 situation now with this, because okay, this is drivable. Alright, let's go and have a look at this Andante. Why are all these freaking cars on the other side of town, you know? That's kind of like, I would have liked to run there. But let's grab our truck, because it still handles like absolute crap. Alright, well, let's go and see if we can get this thing loaded up. Well, let's first of all go and see if this thing is something we want to actually buy. See, that's like on the other side of the gas station, like... Yeah, well, it is what it is. Just think our customers are gonna start despawning again now, because we are too far away from the dealership. Crap, that's not gonna work. Okay, that'll work. Alright, sorry about that, ma'am. I accidentally remodeled your front yard a bit. It would run, but it's gonna run like absolute crap as well. 17,000. Let's see, 15,000. 15,100. 105. Let's give you a piece of candy. Okay, that's as low as we can go, or gonna be able to go.
Good job. Yeah, yeah.
Nothing in the trunk. Car absolutely looks fantastic. This thing doesn't look like it's got a scratch on it, but yeah, definitely one of those ladies that ran over the pavement a couple of times with this thing, because it steers like absolute crap. Well, pavement, sidewalk, same thing. We'll put the ramps in for what it's worth. Yeah, let's put this thing on to the car wash, I guess. I don't know, it might need some polish anyway. So we'll let James do the polishing work on this thing. I'm doubtful it's gonna need body work. Oh, that was a sweet drift into here. Alright, let's take this thing over to... Well, it doesn't have brakes. Let's take it over to James. James, are you going to be able to get this thing polished up for us quickly, like at the speed of light? Come on. You got this, bud. Yeah, there we go. 1 minute 20 seconds. That's not really at speed of light, but it's okay. It's better than waiting 5 minutes. Why am I getting stuck on it? Okay. Alright, now you just gotta do that, and while that is busy doing the thing, maybe we'll sell another truck or something, or nothing. I don't know. Yeah, this is kind of a bummer. We are trying to sell vehicles fast, but they aren't selling. I mean, the prices are definitely right, because they are still in the green. But I think the problem is the cars are crap, because we're not doing all of this, you know, the suspension and all of the work that needs to be done. Maybe this lady's going to be interested in one, I don't know. It's kind of like a, you know, just hope for the best. Nope. Don't want it. How about the green one? See, you're wearing a red shirt. That's not really gonna suit your red shirt, is it? There's a beautiful brown... what's it? Dark blue? What color is this thing again? Black. Yeah, I think it's black or navy blue. That would match your outfit quite a bit. Or the blue truck, you know? Match your little skirt that you've got on. Alright, well... This car should be... rust free, because it doesn't seem to have any issues. Yeah, that looks good. Everything is fine. And by fine I mean absolutely trash. Yeah, that's the side where the fuel door is. Let's just fill it up with gas. At least they are getting a full tank of gas with each car, you know. That's the nice thing about our dealership. Yeah, we make sure every car is topped off to the brim. Well, at least now we are. Alright, we're gonna have to air up the tires, because it's got that tire pressure. The TPMS sensor is TPM sensoring. Tire pressure monitor sensor. Right, come on. I don't know which tires need to be pumped, but what is this car even considered? It's a sedan. Okay, we'll return to this. Let's just go and help our customer. Oh, she is buying the green car. Or somebody's buying the green car. Oh, it's a gent. It's another lady. Okay, hello, ma'am. Yes, here you go. All yours. Alright, guys. We are so close to that reputation level 8 now. I can almost taste it. Well, I can't taste it, but you know what I mean. It's like, it's there. It's close. Okay, now... It's a sedan. Which tires need air up? All of them. Okay, so it's sedan. I think, what is the sedan's pressure here again? 2.5. Okay, let's go 2.5 on all 4 of the wheels. Or at least as close as possible as we can get it, if not spot on. Alright, 2.5 on this one. It's close enough. Alright, to the last one, 2.5. It doesn't seem to break the thing if you leave it on your last tire. Just getting it on, you have to be on the thing exactly, otherwise it doesn't pick it up. Alright, spot on. Let's go park this thing. The clunk, there it goes. Alright. Sorted. This is a lovely little white sedan, ma'am. You can definitely have a look at this one now. I'm just gonna take a couple of pictures of it. Put it on sale, and then I think you should be able to have a look at it. Alright, let's see how much we can sell this thing for. That's not gonna be too overpriced. So that poor wagon is still sitting here on our display platform, which is actually supposed to make it more appealing. I think 20,000 is the price we are looking for here, which is not unreasonable. I think it's quite decent, and she's gonna go and have a look at it now. Please, ma'am, buy my car. Yeah, that blue truck will definitely match your outfit. Oh, you're buying the white car instead. Yeah, I guess it still matches your shirt in a way. Alright, Laurie, thank you so much. That is a nice car indeed. It's gonna need some work later down the line, but I'm sure you've got a boyfriend who will sort that out for you and no problems. You know, no time at all. Alright, ma'am, bye. Thank you for visiting. We will see you later. Tell your friends or family or somebody you know who's gonna look for a station wagon or a pickup truck at this stage, because that's what we got. We do have got a little bit of money again. Let's see what else we can buy. There might be a G-Wagon. So I like the G-Wagons. They actually sell pretty well. And pretty good. There's one. It is drivable, and hopefully it's not too far, because I would really like to just, you know, take a sprint over there. Let's do it anyway. Alright, I don't think this guy's going to buy the truck, though. No, he's actually turning around there already. I don't know why. Yeah, these guys, these NPCs are sometimes a little bit weird, because they walk so far away from the cars, and all of a sudden they kind of call you for it, and then they want to end up buying it, but they haven't even really looked at it. So I guess that's how it works. It's kind of the way it's set up. Oh, we are almost there. Right, we are buying this G-Wagon. Definitely, because I'm not running back there on foot. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, it's quite a bit of a rusty one. Tires are good. It's running. It's running. It'll run. Alright, let's offer her 24,500. 600? 800? Alright, so she's asking 29,000. Yeah, it's still under 30k. Let's check the trunk.
Yeah. Woohoo.
Alright, it runs. It's got some yellow warning lights, which aren't as bad as red ones, so quite happy with that. We need to fix up the license plates, and we are going to almost crash. No, I don't think we're going to crash. Right, license plates need to be restored quickly. I want to do that before we give it to our body shop guy. Okay, body shop guy, Robert. Ah, he left for the day. Crap. Alright, that's going to be one that we're not going to be able to sell then on today's episode, guys, because it's already 6 o'clock at night. Come on, we just want to sell one more car. Just one more car and I think we'll be in reputation level 8. Come on, brother. Yeah, that station wagon inside is nice. You're gonna love that. You're gonna love this car. I'll even open the door for you. You see? There you go. Alright, well. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that a thing of beauty? Sorry, the turntable's broken. It's not spinning, but okay. Fine, that's good. There's a truck outside. It's a blue truck. Doesn't match anything that you are wearing, but it's a good truck nonetheless. And I could have repainted it, but I think he's gonna like it. He's gonna love this thing. I just know. You don't? Okay, fine. Well, looks like I'm doing some body work, because usually when I start doing my own body work, you know, it's as if the people are just drawn to the shop. So let's do this. Alright, let's see if I still got what it takes to do this job, you know. Alright, let's see. I haven't done this in a minute, so might as well do it myself, because, you know, our employees are gone for the day. Alright, so yeah, just to also show you guys that you can still do the work yourself, even if you have an employee. You just tell them to, you know, or to execute the work, and then you can decide to do it yourself, or you can tell him to do it, you know. That's kind of how this game works, which is kind of a nice feature. Right, so that is sorted, and then some putty work, although I know this car is quite a bit of a nemesis to wash, because you've got to get in under the thing there like that, and I don't know if this is going to be easy to do as well, the whole putty thing. But I guess we are also testing it, kind of, here for science, you know, that's what it's about. Right, we are missing some putty over there. Yeah, this is definitely a weird one to do this on yourself, because yeah, these angles are a little bit questionable in my opinion, because how will you get in there? Your scraper is flat like that. I guess it's like that, I guess. It's, yeah, it doesn't really make sense, you know, the physics of it. But I'm not gonna question it too much. I mean, it works. It kind of works. Alright, let's do this. Alright, some putty over here. Alright, let's go down and then this way, and then boom, done. Okay, now we need the oscillating polisher. Alright, let's sort this out. Quick. No need to worry about this too much. Just take care of it all. Alright, back here, back bumper, perfect. And now it's just the spray work, which is kind of the quick part about this. I mean, you just stand back and you blast it all the way from here. And you change your angle a bit and just blast it from this angle. You can actually stand all the way back here. You don't have to be like right up into the car's grill, you know. You can do it from a distance. Yeah, see, there we go. Almost done. Well, I think what's keeping us from finishing this job is probably something in the arches here that we missed, and over there. Gotta just make sure you get all the angles. Alright, well, let's get this thing over to the wash bay side, because I think we are probably gonna have to, you know, carry on in the next episode. I'm not gonna wash this thing just yet. Does it even... I wanted to scan it. Does it even need a wash? It just needs a polish. Alright, so we'll have James come in and polish that thing in the morning, which is going to be a Tuesday morning in game. We've got a customer potentially interested in the truck. Are you buying it, bud, or not? No, he's not buying it. Alright, well, I think this has been quite a bit of a different episode so far, guys. So I see we just hit our 1 hour mark of recording time. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is maybe... yeah, I might do this off camera. See if we can get the G-Wagon washed. And then we are going to put it on sale. I don't know, let's see if that lady buys that car. Or that truck. No, we're not having any luck. And it's like, yeah, 8 o'clock. The customers are going to start leaving. So it doesn't look like she's buying it. Yep, we're not going to be lucky enough to buy, well, to sell that truck. I think let's get the G-Wagon cleaned up. And then I will list it for sale off camera. And then I'll bring you guys back into the next episode when we hopefully reach level 8. We are so close. It's just a matter of selling 1 vehicle, I think. And then we are going to be there. Or at least 2. So the G-Wagon and that truck. Or maybe the Voyager and the truck. Then I think we should be level 8, guys. So yeah. I think that is going to be where I end today's episode. So thank you all so much for tuning into today's episode. I really appreciate it very much. And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I will appreciate it very much. And then guys, I will see you all in the next one. So cheerio for now.